The main aha moment for me really fell into how do we fit pharmacists into the rest of the primary care system. And it's certainly something we've thought a lot about, but knowing that the system is so fragmented already, how do we incorporate community pharmacists where they're not co-located into the area? And I think that's a future challenge that we have to work on, but something that kind of really struck me. The other part of that was if the priority is such that we want to fix primary care, how do you look at when you're making a difference that way? So how do you measure that? What does that look like? So some of the comments were around we don't want to contribute to further fragmentation. So okay, so how do you measure that? So that's kind of with my research hat on. So from my perspective with the research hat on, looking at how we evaluate medication use in this province, I think that what came out of today was a real call for looking at an interprofessional collaborative approach to appropriate use of medications. And that's a whole spectrum from prescribing, which is kind of what we focused on today, but also including deprescribing, or how do you stop or lower the dose of medications. So really needing to have that full spectrum conversation across a number of tables, I think is kind of an important next step for us as researchers. In terms of the policy domain, I think it's how do we operationalize a lot of what we've talked about. It seems like pharmacy is quite ready in certain areas to really step up in the health system. So how do we kind of leverage that and actually make that happen will be interesting to see.